Hey guys, Richard here for the School of Nomads. So in this video I want to explain to you exactly how I had my first $1,000 month as an affiliate marketer. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit of detail what my current process is, but I also want to show you exactly where I've come from and the kind of things I was doing previously that just weren't working for me. So if you're a complete beginner, stick around. This is going to be a really good video for you because it's going to show you very simply what I put in place today that's actually beginning to get me some success. So this isn't some long BS video about me making $3,000 a day or any of that BS, or selling you some kind of software that's supposed to do it all for you. This takes work and this takes time to implement, but it is actually giving me success today. So if you want to learn how to do this, over the next few videos, I'm going to show you each part of this in a lot more detail. But today, I'm just going to give you an overview of exactly what I do. So as I said, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to this channel before, you're interested in learning about ways to make money online, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. You'll see my #1 recommendation there, and you can go and check that out today. So the first thing I want to do is kind of explain where I've come from. So I came online many years ago and was buying every kind of shiny object possible. In fact, if I just show you inside my Warrior Plus account, I'm going to show you something slightly different to what normal people do. They usually show you how much they're making every single month from Warrior Plus. I'm going to show you how much I was spending. So if you look down here, these are all the different products that I have bought on Warrior Plus. So there's 69 odd products here from 2018 onwards, and I have other accounts that are actually previous to that, right? Now, there's only about 3 or 4 of these products that are any good, full stop. You'll see if you ever see my channel and my reviews I do, there's very little that comes off this actual network that's any good. But there's only 3 or 4 of these that are any good. I'm not going to point any out, I'm not going to put any vendors under the bus or anything, but I just want to show you this is the kind of shiny object syndrome that you can get into if you start buying all of these different things. Now, I was buying each one of these in good faith. I was trying to learn how to make money online fast, and I was buying this shiny object. I was getting bored of it after a couple of weeks. You can see between some of these dates, there's literally some weeks between the dates where I have ended up buying another course, right? So it's really bad when you get caught on that hamster wheel of buying products all of the time. So I'm sure many of you have done the same kind of thing. If you're really trying to make money online, you'll get caught up with all these kind of shiny objects. And I'm afraid that most of them don't work, right? If you see some of my reviews on my channel, you'll see that a lot of them have got huge gaps between the sales page and what the actual software or whatever delivers. So, you know, that's enough on that kind of thing, but it's just showing you where I've come from and how much money I've spent in the past. Now, the second thing I kind of got caught up doing, as well as buying all these shiny objects, is actually promoting them. So I actually created a blog and I created a YouTube channel that was doing something called launch jacking. Now, launch jacking is when you actually go ahead and promote all of these types of products when they get launched, and you get lots of traffic, and sometimes you get the odd sale. The issue with that is that the products were so bad that I was promoting that I didn't feel right doing it in the end, because I knew what was happening is that the people that promote these are only after the commissions. They're not really bothered if they work or whatever, and they're doing their best. They're being taught how to do this, and they've been taught it's a good way to make commissions, but they're not looking at the bigger picture here, that if you're trying to build a business online, you need to build one with a bit of integrity, right? If you're that kind of person that wants to just sell any old crap and get commissions, that's not long term. That's not going to work for you unless you get to a position where you could just churn and burn people. You don't really care about them. They end up coming off your list. You just get another buyer in place. Unless you get to that position where you truly don't care about anybody who buys a product, then when you're a small marketer like I am, then you need to have a bit more relationship with your audience to build that audience. So that kind of thing I didn't like doing. So I ended up scrapping all of it because it didn't feel right to me. So then what happened is I actually met a coach online that helped me put a proper business in place. Now, I've been doing that since about October, November last year. And I'm going to show you some of the results of that, right? Now, this takes time to build, but I'm going to show you the funnel that I've actually got in place, and then show you some of those parts of the funnel at a high level. Now, remember, over the next couple of videos in this playlist, I'm going to show you some of those parts in a lot more detail and show you how to actually build them, right? But for this, it's just more of an overview video. So there's mainly just 4 parts to this whole process. Now, you don't need anything else apart from these 4 things, right? You need a product to promote. You need traffic to send to that product, which is people that may be interested in that product. You need a website, and you need an autoresponder. And I'm going to explain to you exactly why you need those things, right? I have my products. My products are very, very specific, as I said. What I did is I built a YouTube channel which gives various types of videos. Now, those videos are value-based, a little bit like this one, hopefully. Those videos are product reviews, and those videos are kind of small tips and tricks type videos of something I find. For instance, there's one there about removing a background on an image. Very, very quick thing, but I found it and I thought this would be cool to share, right? Those kind of tips and tricks videos. Now, that's the main types of videos I do on the channel. So all I do is I put those videos on the channel, and then I recommend those products in the descriptions under those videos, right? And again, these are products I trust. These are products I use myself. So I'm not recommending any old rubbish to people. I'm recommending things that I actually know work, okay? So you recommend those in your description. So the folks that are interested, go ahead and click the link and they go into an opt-in page. Now this is where my website comes in, okay? They go into an opt-in page and they give me their email, and then they go ahead and go off to the sales page. Now sometimes they'll buy, sometimes they won't buy, right? Now this is for a variety of reasons. They could be on a bus going to work, they could be with their kids, all sorts of different reasons. People are on mobiles a lot these days, so they may not actually have access to go ahead and buy something straight away or be able to read it properly. So it's good to collect their details because you can kind of follow up with them with various types of emails. Now, this is what I do, but my emails don't sell to you straight away. My emails are giving you more value. So I have a bunch of emails that I put together that actually teach people various things about making money online, right? And there's things like why you're not making money online, how to overcome shiny object syndrome, that kind of stuff, right? That really, really helps people. So I put together these emails, and then occasionally I'll go ahead and say, hey, did you manage to check out this product? Because I do think it's going to help you if you really want to learn how to build a business online, right? So that's the kind of way I put my videos together. So they're down in the autoresponder. So I have people on the opt-in page, they go to the sales page, they may not buy, and then they'll get these series of emails come through on their email box. And if they're interested, then eventually they'll be asked to go ahead and look at the sales page again, and maybe they'll go back and purchase. If they're interested in me, if they're interested in the kind of message I've got, they might want to go ahead and purchase. And if they don't, quite frankly, at least I'll give them some information and it might be able to help them. Simple as that. Once I get my commission, the most important thing to me really is that the folks that do go ahead and purchase do actually use the product. I see that so many times, and I've done it so many times in the past, that people purchase and then don't bother using it, and we can tell when people aren't really clicking the links in the particular products, and it's a shame because I think they're really good products. But that's kind of the way I want this business to run, because I want to help people make money online myself and build a business online. So I want to make sure that they're actually using the product. So that's kind of the way that the whole funnel itself works. And what I'm going to do over the next couple of videos is show you how to go ahead and build various things on the autoresponder, like how to build lists, how to actually input emails, how to build automation in your autoresponder. So there'll be a number of videos. So if you do go ahead and keep watching this series, you'll find out a little bit more about how I actually put my email series together so people can go ahead and get those emails on a regular basis. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you how to build a landing page. So this opt-in page is actually the one that I built within my website. Then they go off to a sales page, an order page, which is actually the product sales page or the product order page. So I'm going to show you how I actually go ahead and build this particular opt-in page. So again, this is going to be really helpful to you, because it'll show you the tools I use to build them. You don't necessarily have to have those tools, but it'll show you the kind of concepts around what I do to build a good opt-in page, okay? So that's kind of another video I'll do. And then I'm going to show you around my YouTube channel. I'll give you an overview of the YouTube channel now, but then I'll show you around my YouTube channel and kind of show you a few ways that I use to actually make sure my videos rank, okay? There's lots of factors when you're ranking videos on YouTube. Depends on the competition, depends on the keyword you pick, all sorts of different factors, but there's some very basic things that you can do to make sure that your video has got the best chance of actually ranking on YouTube. So that's kind of the funnel I use, and this has been very successful for me, especially over the last month to 6 weeks. I've really started seeing things gain momentum on this particular process, and you can see it's very, very simple, right? So anybody can put this together. It just takes a little bit of time to get up and running, but then all you need to do is concentrate on this piece here, which is the piece where you actually put content into YouTube to drive people towards your various offers. Okay, that's the main thing you concentrate on once you build this overall system. So guys, I jumped over to my YouTube channel now. First thing to say is a little bit of a cheeky plug here. You know, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. These videos are kind of a mixture of reviews, as I said, of value videos. As you can see here, there's a few reviews I've done recently. Some stuff I don't like. No dig at the vendors or anything, but it's just some of the tactics are a bit off for beginners. There's some really good ones here, you know, review-wise, but then I do some value videos as well. So the free Digistore 24 is a value video. This one here, Digistore Beginner's Guide, is a value video. I have ones on TikTok. That was quite a fun one to make. Money methods. Best affiliate marketing tools. This is actually a list of all of the tools that I use myself and how much they cost, and this is the kind of thing I'm going to go through in the other videos I'm going to make. Free ClickBank promotion, how you go ahead and promote ClickBank products, ClickBank Beginner's Guide. So you can see here there's kind of a variety of videos on this actual channel. So just jumped over to my analytics just to show you how a YouTube channel actually grows for a normal person, right? So I'm not one of these people that is famous or anything like that. So you need to understand as a beginner what you're likely to see if you start a YouTube channel. Now, this shouldn't put you off because it can happen at different times for different people. It all depends what your content's about. It all depends whether you're on camera. It all depends what your personality is like. Some people can grow quite fast, but I've grown very steadily over time until about April, which is, as I said, coinciding with the increase in revenue. And you can see here that I was getting like 20, 30 views a day, which I thought was good at the time. And now it's actually increased here to around about 800 views a day, right? And at the moment it's up to 3,000 watch hours, and I've got 658 actually subscribers. It's slightly different to this. But that's cool, right? And it's not all about the numbers in a way, because it's more about me seeing that the business is actually growing. Now, if you're doing this is exactly the kind of thing that you will see. If you're going to create something like a YouTube channel or a blog, you're going to have very, very slow progress to start. But what you will find is as you build up the content on that blog or that YouTube channel, suddenly you start seeing a lot of results. And this is exactly what's happened to my channel. As you can see here, this is live, and this channel suddenly around about 30th of April has grown a lot. And I'm doing this in sometime in June now. I can't remember the date now. What is it, June the 11th? And yes, you can see now it's now about 800 a month. Now this might not sustain at this level, but the point is it is increasing every single week, right? And this is the kind of thing that's possible for you. So this is the channel that I have, and those are the types of videos that I actually produce that are bringing in these views, because I'm not just trying to sell stuff to people, I'm actually trying to give them some value. If we go back to the channel itself, there's around about 120 videos on here, which again shows you that you do need to put a lot of videos on there, and over time you'll get better and better at those videos, and then you get more and more traffic to the videos, and then you'll see some real momentum. So don't be disheartened when you start out on anything like a blog or a YouTube channel when you're getting very little results. Every single person does that unless you've got some kind of early big hit that really takes off. Most people have to start small and then gain momentum over time. So the second thing I was going to show you is just a couple of my opt-in pages. Now, the opt-in pages are very, very simple, like this one. So again, you don't have to have anything complicated. This is a free 12-step action plan we have. Absolutely brilliant action plan. And this is actually a product, the Simple Traffic Blueprint, which actually shows you exactly how to do this in a lot of detail, right? So that's it. That's the business. And there is a couple of other products that I actually promote on ClickBank. And you can go into my channel and have a look at what I actually do to find good products on ClickBank. So that's really the traffic and the website, and it's really as simple as that. The only other thing I've got is, as I said, is this autoresponder. Now I use GetResponse. Now GetResponse is something I use just because it's dead easy to use. And you just upload some emails to it, you set some automation, and then you just leave it to do its work. So that's really the main components that I have in my entire business. So guys, I hope that was useful to you, right? It was just a quick overview of what I'm actually doing. So if you do subscribe to me, it would be great. Or if you're already a subscriber, brilliant. What I'm going to do over the next couple of videos is show you some of these components in a little bit more detail so that you can go ahead and kind of copy the way that I'm doing this and have some success yourself, right? That's the idea of these videos. And it's also a nice little checkpoint for me to understand exactly where my business is now and be able to do one of these videos in a few months and kind of show you the progress that I'm making and that you can also be making too, okay? So again, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to this channel before, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release videos just like this one. And guys, if you do want to learn how to build a business online, go ahead and check out the links in the description below, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, guys, take care.